What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. So in our previous videos we were talking about these guys here. These are the Sapphire Nitros. We have 6 of them running right now. They all have brand new thermal paste on them, and they have all the updated BIOS on them, and they've been running phenomenal. So that's a quick little update. We got a handful of cards over here that we're actually waiting for GPU hangers in order to start. We're going to swap out this Veta frame and go ahead and actually turn this entire rack into a mining rig. I can't wait to show you guys this video. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, you got to think of it here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards sitting here, and we have one with a friend of mine who's working on it. So we're going to have all those cards plus all these cards in a hanging rack setup. So I can't wait to bring that to you guys. In addition to that, let's go ahead and talk about what we have over here. So we've talked about these two PCs down here. One is our gaming rig and one is an unRAID box, but we have some laptops here and we actually have some mining going on. So these are both ProBooks that we do have going on here. This is a fun little experiment that we're doing. I don't believe this is entirely sustainable. This one we're actually mining DogeCoin on. And this actually uses the Monero algorithm. You mine Monero, but then it pays you out in DogeCoin. I actually saw a video by another very popular other YouTuber in the mining space. BrandonCoin has a great video. I'll go ahead and put a link in the upper corner as well as a link down below to go ahead and check out his channel. He actually turned me on to this. I was like, oh, this would be fun to share with my community. So this one is mining Monero. But it goes ahead and converts it and you're paid out in Dogecoin, and it takes literally 2 minutes to set up. On this guy over here, we are actually mining VeChain, same scenario. And actually this one, if we go ahead and take a look, I can show you guys a little bit more information. So I'll show you guys exactly how to do this, but I kind of wanted to give you an idea. I just started these like 2 minutes ago. So this is actually using 100% of the, well, this one's actually 84% of the CPU. And then in addition to that, if we take a look, so this is running an i7-7500 in it. So a decent actual CPU in it is what it's using, which is at a 2.7 gigahertz boosting up to 2.9. On this guy over here, if we go ahead and take a look, let's go ahead on our task manager. Look at that, 100% CPU. That's crazy. Just maxes that sucker out. And then if we take a look here, this one is running an i7 as well, and it's running at 6500. This is the 6500 model at 2.5 boosting up to 2.59 that is available to it. So what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and swap over to my PC and show you guys exactly how we went ahead and did this. It literally takes you 2 minutes to do, and it's a fun little activity. And hey, we'll see how we make out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and run this for 1 week. So we'll go ahead and kick this off. At the time of recording this video, it's currently March 29th. And that's actually off by 3 hours, actually. That's Pacific time. So right now it's 12:31. So we're on the 30th actually of March. So on the 30th of March, a Tuesday. So we're going to let this run for 1 whole week, and then we'll give you guys an update video on how this went and how we did regarding how much actual Dogecoin we were able to go ahead and actually mine. Right now this has been running for probably 2 minutes before we started this video, and we're at 0.004, and that's for Dogecoin. And then on this guy here, is this even making any headway yet? We don't have anything yet, so we'll wait for that to go ahead and give us details on it. But check that out. This is the 7500 i7. It's giving 504 hash rate. Over on this guy, this is the 6500 i7. It's getting just shy of 300. So looks exciting. We'll kind of see kind of what we get. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump over to the computer. I'll show you guys exactly how we went ahead and did this, and then give you guys an opportunity to test it along. So as we said, 1 week. We're going to stop back in here in 1 week and do an update on our laptop mining. Alrighty guys, so we are on the computer. Let's go ahead and load up our favorite browser here, which is Google Chrome. And in the upper left-hand corner in the browser window, we're going to go ahead and go to unmineable.com. unmineable.com. Once you're there, it's going to go ahead and bring up their site. You can see here that the supported algorithms are eHash, ETC hash, RandomX, and Kapal. And it does tell you 1% mining fees on all coins. So that's how they're making money. They're using you as their miner, and then they're taking 1% of the cuts. So similar to kind of some of the things we've seen out there, but this is a little bit different because what happens is it uses the Monero algorithm to mine Monero, and then they just pay you out via the currency that you're looking for. So for all intents and purposes, I have selected DogeCoin because it's super popular here right now, just based off of social media and what has happened with DogeCoin. And then on top of that, I want to pick one totally different, and VeChain, which is available in here as well. So how we're going to go ahead and have this work is we're going to go ahead and once you're on the site, at the very, very top here, go ahead and click download. Once you click download, go ahead and right click on the one right here, which is the version 1.01 beta packed Windows 64-bit packed version. Right click on it, go to save link as. Then go ahead and click your downloads folder and click save. Now in the bottom left hand corner, it's going to go ahead and save this. Now right away, your computer, most likely if you're running a newer version of Windows or you have an antivirus, is going to flag this. Do your homework, make sure that you feel comfortable. You can actually look down here and it'll actually say download the unpacked version if you're having issues downloading the packed version due to your antivirus. So I know that kind of makes us feel a little uncomfortable. I totally understand. Do your homework first. This is not me telling you it's safe. This is not me telling you it's unsafe, but I am running it on my machines if that gives you any point of closure. So if you have problems with your antivirus or Windows Defender deleting this out of your deleted folder, it tells you here to go with the unpacked version, which is on the right hand side. So we're going to go ahead and bring this up in our folder here, and we're going to go ahead and open it. And now it's going to go ahead and open up, and it's going to show us one file in there, which is the application. Let's go ahead and load the application. So double click on it. Because it is compressed or packed, it will not, it'll take some time to load. If you do have it unpacked, it'll load significantly faster. So let's go ahead and give it a minute. And look at that, came up right away. So right here, unMineable is the fastest and easiest way to start mining your favorite non-mineable and some mineable coins. So read through everything. If you go ahead and hit continue here, it's going to ask you, what do you want to use, your GPU or your CPU? In this experiment, we are using our CPU. So we're going to go ahead and select CPU and then hit next. Next, it's going to ask us what coin we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and select DogeCoin. Now, go ahead and pause the video, go to your wallet. Now, granted, every wallet, most of the wallets out there have multiple different currencies that they support. I'm currently using Exodus. And so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, grab my DogeCoin wallet address, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, so we have our DogeCoin address in there. We're going to go ahead and click start. Now it's gonna go ahead and get started. Now, granted, you're seeing some of the Doge that we've made already on another machine. That was the one laptop I showed you there. Things to keep an eye on is in the bottom corner, click the gear, and you can change what you want it to do regarding the intensity. So for this experiment, we're going to go ahead and click high and hit save and restart. It'll restart the actual miner, and it'll go ahead and kick things off. So If you see 0 in there, just be patient. It takes a second to connect to the pool and actually start mining. You also will know when it starts working as well if you check your task manager, because the task manager is going to take significantly longer. And then when you bring in performance, you can go ahead and check and see exactly how your machine is doing. My machine right now is crawling because the CPU is at 100%. Now, this is not your everyday CPU you're going to have in a PC laying around. As you can see, this is an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X 12-core processor. This thing is doing 5,695 hash rate. You saw those two laptops I had, those ProBooks that were i7 6500s and i7 7500. Those were doing like 300 to 500. This thing is a beast, doing 5,700 hash rate here. So I'm not going to keep this running on my editing machine here and my gaming machine here. I have this running on older laptops that I'm not concerned with. What we're going to go ahead and do is, as I talked about, we're going to let that run for 1 week, and we're going to come back in and see what we made in DogeCoin and what we made in VeChain. Other than that, guys, thank you guys very much for joining me today. Let me know down below what coin you guys ended up doing. Pick your poison. There's plenty of them in there. And then we'll go from there. Other than that, guys, thank you guys very much for enjoying this video today. Do not forget to give it a thumbs up. It goes ahead and helps out the YouTube algorithm tremendously with recommending this video to other crypto miners in the space. And don't forget to subscribe. Take care.